Before the government gives away all of our money to other countries, some that hate us, shouldn't we better understand the overall numbers? Shouldn't we know where our money's actually going? Things must be really good in Canada and the United States. They can easily send trillions of dollars to countries, especially like the Ukraine or other places, whatever cause it is, it's usually in the billions. Now it's just running into the trillions. It's just getting absolutely silly. So you think about countries that can do that, that have so much, things must be so good that they're just pushing money with bulldozers all over the world, Middle East, wherever it has to go, Ukraine, climate change. Remember climate change? We'll talk about that another time. But anyways, so you think those countries, their medical systems must be great. They just walk in, you get a surgery, whatever you need, it's no problem. Because there's so much money, they're giving it all away, right? Makes sense. Makes sense to me, anyways. There should be no homelessness, right? You shouldn't see a tent anywhere. You shouldn't see a guy sleeping in a car. You shouldn't go down to San Francisco and see windows broken on cars and guys, defecating on the vehicle, urinating on the vehicle. See it all the time. Just check out the videos. They're all over YouTube. There should be affordable housing. I live in Canada. You know what? If you want to live in any major city in Canada, your last name better be Gates. Okay? That's what it should be, because you're not buying anything in Canada unless you want to live in a box or a van down by the river, because that's what you're going to get. There should be no inflation. That's all we have. Everything's inflated because you got to increase the cost of one item that's utilized in another process. Then you got to take all of the taxes on top of that, right? Especially the carbon taxes. It goes on a truck, it goes on a boat, it goes on a plane. They all burn fuel. All that has been taxed, right, for this climate change nonsense. So there you go. So there should be no inflation. You should have low interest. Shouldn't you? Like a mortgage should be 2-3%. Isn't that reasonable in a good country? What are they now? I haven't even checked, but they're horrible. And there's a lot of people that are going to lose their home because they got in at 1.5%, 2-3%, and now their mortgage payment has doubled, okay? Because it's gone up 7%, wherever it's at right now, okay? Good paying jobs. Are there good paying jobs in Canada? You drive Uber, you get paid well? No, you don't. If you're working at McDonald's or those kinds of places, you're getting minimum wage, even if you're getting $20 an hour, that's $40,000 a year. Who can live on 40 grand a year? Again, if you have a van and you live down by the river, it's great, okay? For everyone else, it sucks, okay? Secure borders. If you got all this money, you think you could build a wall or some sort of control mechanism. You just wouldn't tear everything out and let everybody come rolling in, would you? But that's what's going on. And then you should have happy citizens. I don't think people around the world have been more unhappy. And why they're unhappy is because they're not getting any answers. And the government's saying, hey, things are really, really good. So we're giving all your money away to these other countries, like I said before, that even hate you. And if you get down to the brass tacks and look at the numbers, Canada alone has put forth or committed $4 billion to the Ukraine, who are losing the war. The data shows that they're losing the war. They're going to lose the war. It's over, okay? Whether you like Putin or you hate Putin, at least Putin is honest, okay? He says, I'm a scumbag politician, and all politicians are scum. Okay, so he's just letting you know, I'm in the scum pool. I am scum. They're all scum, and I'm going to do what I need to do to protect my country. And his country's doing quite well right now. There's a lot of good things going on in in Russia. He's charging a lot of money for those precious minerals and resources that he has. The other thing is, United States, $75 billion they've given to the Ukraine. Okay, where is that money? $75 billion. Canada, if you look at Canada, we have a debt, okay? You should look it up, debtclock.ca. And you know what? In Canada, $1.2 trillion, okay? That's $110 million a day that we're being charged for whatever reason because we have all this money on a credit card because we're not paying our bills, okay? In the United States, they have moments where they have to almost shut down the country because they don't have enough money. Yet they're telling us the economy is just a rocking and a rolling and we're pushing it out with bulldozers to the Ukraine and climate change and whatever else is going on this week, okay? LGBTQYXYZ 1, 2, 3, whatever it is, I don't know, but they're pushing money in there. They're pushing all over the place. And as I said before, look at all the problems in Canada and the United States. And then you look at your share as a Canadian. We owe $31,000 per person. So if you're a family of 4 and you could do some quick math, okay, that's $124,000 that you owe. Okay, so father, mother, daughter, son, let's just say the perfect little family. The dog doesn't have to pay yet, but if he's farting, he probably will have to pay a carbon tax. I'm sure Trudeau will come up with that one. But anyways, you owe 124 grand, my man. Okay, father of the house, mother of the house, whoever's paying the bills, okay? At the end of the day, you owe $124,000 with interest. In the United States, their national debt, and it's just skyrocketing, is 34.5 with a T trillion, okay? And each person in the United States owes $102,000 plus plus interest daily, okay? That's accumulating daily, okay? So again, the Canadian situation is $124,000 for a family of 4. In the United States, it's $408,000. That can't be paid back. They've shown that can't be paid back. Something has to crash. Something has to be adjusted. Yet, Joe Biden, the leader of the free world, the most intelligent human being that Jesus Christ ever created, because he's running the world. He's got to be a genius. He can't remember what sock he put on. He doesn't remember if he wiped his own ass, okay? You know he's an idiot, okay? He's telling you things are good. We got Bidenomics going. The bulldozers are pushing money to the Ukraine. The climate change people are getting their money. Everybody's eating at the trough. And who's paying the bill? You and even me, the stupid people. You know why? Because we don't get up off the couch. Get off the couch, okay? Get off the couch. Go out. Start talking to people. Tell the truth. Let's try to figure out what's going on. Because if we don't know what's going on, we can't fix it. It's that obvious. If you can't measure it, you can't fix it. And we're not measuring anything. You know what they're measuring? Our wallets, because they're stealing them from every day. And you know what's happening to your wallet? It's going like this. Tick, 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 tick. And pretty soon, no more wallet, because you're going to be a pigeon. Stop being a pigeon.